There you are. Okay. Julie Dahlman was not able to make it today. She had another engagement to come up with her work. So Joe Graff is a great volunteer out there with a lot of time. So I'm going to turn that back over to Joe right now. Thank you, buddy.
Okay. The high ground was initiated 1988. It was started up by guys like Dennis Werlein, Dave Zeen walking by a window over here. They got it started. There's quite a few places in Wisconsin they were thinking about putting it, but between Dave and Dennis and a whole host of other guys, Al Jenkins and some other people, they got it put at Dealsville. It's about 27 miles down 10 from Osseo, if you know where Osseo is on 94. The main event's coming up this year, and don't forget that the Vietnam veterans, you guys started it and pushed it. And yes, we take in all corps, we take in all wars, but the high ground is set up to help the veteran himself. We don't have any tanks, we don't have any rifles other than what we show them at the Learning Center. We're there for the veteran. We've given out over 1,000 books, and I have some over here on the table. I got one for Vietnam. I got two different books. One's kind of a general book, but for Afghanistan and Iraq. And we have another book, which I don't have with me, that explains to the parents of the veterans nowadays what PTSD is and how to help your son or daughter get through it. And they got addresses in there and phone numbers on who to call and get your veteran help. Some of the things coming up at High Ground on April 21st, we've got the Vietnam Veterans Reunion Education Afternoon. They have a little lunch there for the Vietnam vets that show up. And then they got a deck there in front of the Learning Center. They sit around, and it's easier for one Vietnam vet or one even Afghanistan or Iraqi vet. It's easier to talk to another veteran than it is to your own siblings or your own mother and father. They weren't there. It's easier to talk to another veteran. So come on down and get in the conversation. If you want to talk, talk. If you don't want to talk, you just want to be there and listen to them talk, fine. Because you might hear something that'll help you deal with an issue that you have. The next thing coming up is the Military Working Dog Dedication. That's their latest monument. It's an actual life-size dog, bronze, and right next to it is a dog handler, and that's our latest one going up. June 30th, the Saturday before 4th of July, we have fireworks. It's free. It lasts about 45 minutes. It starts at dusk, and Hardee's is there. And anything you can get at a Hardee's store, you can get there that night. Shakes, fries, hamburgers, the whole works. And the money goes to the high ground. September 22nd is the 30th anniversary of the high ground. And what's going to happen, we're trying to get as many Vietnam vets there as we can. Just so that they never forget that the Vietnam vets got that place started. And because we do get people that come in and they're upset, like the boot print. The boot print is for all Afghanistan, Iraq, and Persian Gulf veterans. But one guy will come in and complain because it's not for Desert Storm. The other one will come in and complain it's not for Iraqi freedom. But it's for all. Each monument is there for every vet under their circumstances. We don't differentiate. If you're in Desert Storm, that's your monument. If you're in Iraqi freedom, that's your monument. If you're in Vietnam, we got a monument there for you. We got Korea. And then I got brochures also. And these brochures, on the front cover is the Vietnam Vets Memorial. And on the back of that memorial is chimes for the 1,244 people that we lost from Wisconsin, of which my cousin is one. He's still in Laos in a door gun hole of a Huey. But when you open this up, it explains everything about the high ground. And at this table, you can see the two high ground things, and it shows every monument that we got there. And then the far one shows some of the events that we do. And there's all kinds of literature. We got literature for the Purple Heart. We got a sign over there that lists all of the, like, for example, in Vietnam, we lost 8 women in Vietnam, nurses. Like Mike was talking before, out of 2.3 million guys that went to Vietnam, there's less than 800,000 left right now, Vietnam vets, boots on ground and Navy. So there's all kinds of help over there if you want to get it. I got books on Agent Orange, whatever you want to look at. But if you get a chance, September 22nd, come on down and be part of our thing and wear your Vietnam hat so they know where you're from. And we want to make a big showing there. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Like I said, he's guys working all the time. Next, I'd like to bring up our 87th Assembly Representative, Jimmy Boy Edming. We all know him. I'm kind of surprised he didn't bring the bugle today, but he's also one of our favorite buglers for funerals, for honors, so many things that Jimmy does. We're proud to have him, and we're proud to turn the mic over to you, bro.